Do it like it's your B-day, baby. Do it like it's your B-day, baby. Do it like it's your
What's up, y'all? It's Friday. It's Friday the 13th, honey. It's Friday. What's going on, everybody? It's me, Erika, and we are down here to talk about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You better be welcome to Jocelyn's Cabaret, where every wish will be fulfilled. Baby, do it like it's your B-day, baby. Do it. What y'all doing this weekend? What are you guys doing this weekend? What do you have planned for the weekend? We're so happy it's Friday. I don't have anything planned. I do. We got to do some school shopping. I'm lying. Look, I got to do some school shopping. And that's it. We did most of the school shopping, like school supplies and stuff. And then the school supplies and stuff. So we're gonna do a little bit more shopping for little things that they need. So what's going on? So we're down here. Let's get the studio set up, honey. The studio where every wish will be fulfilled. Do it like it's your B-day. My B-day is on the 24th. Do it like it's your B-day. Yes, you better do it like it's your B-day, honey. Baby, it was so funny because me and Nate were talking about it. He was like, God, read the lyrics. They don't even make no damn sense. I said, well, we got us another birthday song. Do it like it's your B-day. Everybody been playing that song, baby. Jocelyn got her little hit. Her and Ballistic. She said they're going to win the Grammy. Baby.
tripping on me, acting like I can't give a fuck where your dick be.
You acting like I give a fuck where your dick be. Do it like it's your B-day, honey. Do it. Live your life. That's live your best life. Do it like it's your birthday every day, bitch. Baby, that shit is the best. I love every minute of it. So let's talk about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, baby. Okay, so let's go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let the diva know you stopped by. So, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is getting good. It's getting good. It's good because it's getting to like these climactic points, I feel. Like where Sutton and Erika go at it. Dorit and Garcelle go at it. Dorit deserves it. Dorit, I don't like the way Dorit moves a little funny. She moves funny, and I'm paying attention to her. And I even caught it on this episode. I thought it was weird, but I thought it was so symbolic. Right before Crystal and Garcelle left, Dorit was sitting in between Crystal and Garcelle. And she said, she didn't say anything. I'm going to say she said, she got up and she moved, and she sat down with Kyle and Lisa and Kathy over there and was saying that she was stress eating. Did y'all notice that? And I was thinking, I was like, to me, it looked funny. Maybe I'm thinking too deep into it. But it looked like, let me move away from Garcelle. That's what it looked like to me. Did anybody else catch that? Or am I looking too deep? Was I too high watching Beverly Hills? Maybe that's what it was. Anyways, Kyle, they start off where they left off. Erika is in the bathroom having a well, she's hyperventilating. That's what it sounds like. You know when you, baby, it's not funny, but you remember when you used to get a whooping, it used to be crying because you couldn't get your voice together. And then after when you would be done, the whooping would be done, it would be like an hour later, and all of a sudden you'd be like, baby, I don't know what that was. Was that like a reminder, like an imprint on your nervous system? Because that shit is crazy. I just thought about that. Because it would be like later. Anybody else notice that? It would be way later. It'd be like an hour later. You didn't got your whooping. You in your room mad and sulking. And it's like you're done crying, and all of a sudden you'll be like, you ever notice that? I wonder what that's from. Now I'm thinking. Anyway, but that's how she was in the bathroom. She couldn't talk, and, 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 her That's what she was doing. You see how easy it was to do it? Erika, baby, do it like it's your B-day. You was doing it like it was your B-day every day, baby, with them people's money. Listen to me and listen to me good. I believe it. But what baby Sutton, she called herself Fancy Drew. Yes, Nancy Drew, you better get out there and figure it out. Sutton said, I did not read that story once. I did not read it twice. I read it 3 times. And baby, when this money coming into your account, you know where the money is coming from. Understand that. And that's the key point. And y'all probably like, Erika, duh. That's the key point in the puzzle. That's it right there. Now, if nothing was being funneled into an account owned by her, then I could say Erika didn't know what the fuck was going on. But bitch, this is your business. Where is this money that's coming into your account? Where is it coming from, Erika Jane? Bitch, you was doing it like it was your B-day with them people's money. Orphans, burn victims, cancer patients. Girl, where did you think that money? I would like to see, baby. That's why you got a divorce, baby. That's why you got a divorce. You got a divorce so you know this is my business. Tom's name is not on this business, but this is all my money now. Because they done put money into my account. So I'm going to do it like it's my B-day and get my damn divorce and never talk to you again. That's why Tom says he don't know where I don't know where the money is. Who the hell is EJ Global? Erika Jane Global? Sorry, Erika. I'm with Sutton. Kyle's like, I don't understand why it's a big deal for her to react like that. Obviously, you've been married that long. Your husband is going to try to call you. Nobody is thinking like, oh my God, something is really wrong. Your husband is gonna try. That's normal. Everybody's like, girl, that's normal. It's not a big deal. Erika tells Garcelle she thinks that was dirty. You're doing the most. You're being over dramatic. And what is happening is Garcelle, from what we know now, Garcelle mentions something that was in fact not mentioned on camera, but that mic was hot. That was a hot mic. So when Garcelle mentions it, because apparently Erika Jane went off on the producers like, that better not be in the show at all. Like, that better not be in the show. Garcelle was not privy to that. Crystal was. So when Garcelle mentions it, it's now being mentioned on camera. So she's saying it's dirty, but it was a perfect opportunity for you to shift the attention and make Garcelle a fucking villain when, bitch, let me tell you something. I thought about this last night. All them bitches, Kyle, Lisa Rinna, Dorit, who else? Kyle, Lisa Rinna, and Dorit. You bitches like to talk about people behind their backs. Garcelle likes to ask the important questions that you bitches discuss behind Erika's back, trying to play Scooby-Doo murder mysteries. That's what y'all do. Y'all are on Google, Googling shit and trying to get shit together when Garcelle is asking the questions. And then when Erika turns on Garcelle, all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, Garcelle, I couldn't believe you did that. But bitch, she was asking the questions you bitches wanted to know. She was asking the question y'all hoes wanted to know. I just can't. Why would you be prodding like that? Because you want to know too, bitch. Don't play with me. And that's where Garcelle was coming from. When Lisa Rinna hugs Erika, talking about, girl, that was fucked up. Okay, I'm out of here. Garcelle was like, okay, I'm gone. Garcelle gets her shit. She starts walking towards the door. Kathy gets up. No, don't leave. She was like, do not leave. Do not leave. Just stay and talk. She was like, look at her. I don't have nothing to do with that. I didn't do that. I would never do that on purpose. That's not the type of person I am. I would not do that. And then she tells Erika, that was not intentional. I didn't mean to do nothing, whatever. Garcelle messed up. She messed up. To me, I feel like she messed up just in the fact that you have someone that everyone in this group knows doesn't tell her business, and you are the one, right? Not Kyle, not Dorit, not Lisa Rinna, not the bitches talking behind your back. You are the one asking her questions, and she's letting you know, and she's telling you. And if you know that in your friend group, this person doesn't do the talking and they're talking to you, don't say nothing to anyone else unless they say it's okay. If they don't tell you, don't even ask, can I say this to anybody else? No. Just know, if you know you have an awareness that this is the homegirl that doesn't tell anybody anything, and she's sitting up there telling you everything, she's answering questions, whether she's lying or not, she's answering questions that the people want to know. You don't get your ass in front of everybody and be like, girl, well, Erika was telling me. No, that's not how that works, Garcelle. You messed up. And to Kyle's point, she's not going to trust you. Garcelle's like, girl, that's fine with me. I don't give a shit. Y'all the ones that want to know. Y'all mad at me because I done messed up because I'm asking the questions you bitches want to know. That you're afraid, oh, we don't want to prod. You don't want to prod, but you want to snoop. You want to snoop over here and try to figure out all the clues. It's when you got the damn horse right here, ask her. She might lie, but ask her. Hell. This is a very hard time in my life. That's good. Erika, girl. You do it good. I got your number. Yesterday, I was watching, I was like, when Sutton was explaining, I done watched this episode like 3 times. Sutton was explaining, I was like, Sutton says, if she knew, her name is in it. If monies were being transferred to her account, that's where you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up, right?
You done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
Garcelle hugs Erika. Sutton says that reaction was a little much. She just mentioned something about the husband calling you. I figure it's something else. I agree. Erika says, I'm going to leave. Erika gets up and leaves. All the snoops. Yeah. Angela Lansbury, Daphne, and what's the other girl's name? Thelma. Daphne, Thelma, and Angela Lansbury, they go out with Erika and they acting like they're supportive. But the gag is, bitch, she wasn't telling y'all nothing. She was telling Garcelle, Sutton, and Erika stuff. Not Sutton and what's the other girl's name? Crystal. That's who she was talking to. When Garcelle and Crystal and Erika came back, y'all hoes didn't know nothing. And she wouldn't have told y'all hoes that. That's why Garcelle messed up. You messed up, Garcelle. But anyways, it don't matter anyway because she was lying to you anyway. She was lying about the, I don't know if there's another woman. You don't know if there's another woman, but you got the text messages? Sis, come on. Come on. Come on. You had to me, I feel like there should have been a little bit more planning and thought. It doesn't seem like she's thinking. He's not thinking. And then like Sutton feels like we're being used. She's telling us, she's on camera telling us one thing and telling us these stories. All of a sudden she wants to talk and tell us these stories. But the fact is, in this damn article, not by a blog, okay? Not by People magazine, not by ET Online, bitch, Los Angeles Times. It says that there was money being funneled into an account, EJ Global. So if you are the owner of this LLC, Sutton says, listen, we're wealthy. Everybody got an LLC out here. And you have to sign for your LLC. And you have to sign with a lawyer. So you have, accounts receivable. You know how much money is coming in on this account that you own. I would love to see the taxes. Baby, she was doing it like it was her B-day. Erika. Sorry, sis. And like Sutton said, I'm going to get to what Sutton said. Sutton tells Garcelle, it's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. Don't even do it. And then Garcelle goes, you notice who's outside and who's inside, right? Yeah, we notice. We know. We got it. We got it. We got it. Oh, and I want to get those shoes that Crystal had on, those Chucks with the little platform. Did you notice Crystal? Anybody else notice Crystal's Chucks? I need to go. I was like, those are really cute. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get them. Renna, she outside talking about why would she feel like she needed to do that in that moment. Renna, the same way every time y'all sat at a round table, you was interrogating Denise about scissoring Brandy, like you needed to know that so badly. Like, girl, and all of a sudden you don't understand. Girl, you do the same shit. I'm so glad they showed that. I am so glad that, bitch, you do the same shit. So shut up. And I hate that Garcelle didn't have that at the same time. To be like, the same way you were last season, the same way you were asking Denise all the questions about her fucking Brandy. Same reason. You know what it looks like, don't you? Yeah. Bitch. Are we sure that's what she's upset about? Yes, bitch. She could be upset about a bunch of things. Her life is in shambles right now. And y'all trying to turn some shit on me? Because I said that her husband calls her, girl. It would be different if Garcelle said, Erika said that there was money being funneled into this account called EJ Global. I'm not sure you wanted me to say that. Now that would have been some shit. Now that would have been some shit, right? Okay. There's an inner circle to our group. Yeah, we know what it is. I mean, that's clear. It's Kyle. Kyle is the damn nucleus of the group. You know, she's the anchor of the show. That's debatable, but Kyle is the anchor of the show, right? Bitch, when Kathy let the girls know, I don't know her. I don't know her, but she pulled a Mariah Carey. I don't know her. Don't put that on me. Y'all, that's y'all friend. That's y'all scamming ass friend. I don't know the bitch. I don't know her. Thank you very much. But why keep asking questions? Erika was sharing so much. Yeah, she was sharing so much, but the shit she was sharing with y'all was she was lying. She was mixing the truth with a lie. And that's why everybody's like, wait a minute, that shit don't make sense. When people start mixing truths and lies together, like they give you a little bit of the truth, but then there's other details that don't have anything to do with it. That's what Erika is doing. That's what Erika is doing. And that's why everybody is confused and don't understand what the fuck is going on. It sounds weird for you to say that you have a house in Palm Springs that is not far from Los Angeles that you have not been to. And you do not know the address. But then the home was sold in 2018 and you didn't know that either. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. Renna, we know you were going to open up. We knew you were going to open up sooner or later. Shut up, Lisa Renna. You shut up. Anyways, they getting ready for dinner. Everybody's getting ready. They talk about Dorit's wasted outfit. She came in looking like she was going to be on Solid Gold, honey. Remember Solid Gold? That old dance show with Marilyn. I think it was Marilyn McCool, honey. They used to be dancing in their gold spandex. Solid Gold. Do you remember? Okay, that was a long time ago. Sutton's vintage Cartier cuff. How much is that? She's not telling anybody. Why y'all be asking stuff? They said they was looking it up online. Her net worth. $2 million. That's pretty good for a housewife. Do it like it's your B-day. Anyone talk to Erika? Yeah, I texted her. Garcelle said she texted her. Kyle said she texted her. They want to know, did she respond to Garcelle? And Garcelle's like, no, but I whatever I needed, as long as she saw what, I needed to say to her. Renna tells Garcelle, is there anything you can own in this? Excuse me? Is there anything you can, like I don't even know why you even have to say anything, Lisa Renna. Like, you have no room to say nothing. Nothing. No room to say anything. On what? On what? That I said, okay, I overstepped. I shouldn't have said that. I didn't, and then, but I didn't know that she didn't want anybody to say anything. That's what Garcelle's point is. I didn't do anything with ill intention. I didn't do anything with an intent to hurt her. She's already in a hurtful space. That's not the type of person that I am. I don't kick people when they're down. I don't do that. I'm not gonna do that. So Garcelle says she said she overstepped just so she could shut Lisa Rinna's ass up. Let's play a game. So Kathy says she doesn't see color. Michael Jackson told her he didn't see color. It don't matter if you're black or white. Michael Jackson saw color, honey. He knew color, and he saw color, and you could read his lyrics because he knew what the fuck was going on. Whether he act like he didn't know, he knew what the fuck was going on. Don't matter if you black or white. Yes, they don't care about us. He knows who the fuck he is, okay? Michael Jackson, low key, Michael Jackson is always known. And if you got to listen to his lyrics, he's always known. He knows what the fuck is going on. Anyway, so Garcelle is telling everybody my identity is who I am. That's who I am. I come in the door, you see that I'm a black woman. That's my identity. I come in as a black woman. I don't come in black first. I don't come in as a woman first. I come in as a black woman. All of my identities come in with me. Whatever label I've assigned to myself, they come in with me. So you have to see color. That's old. We getting away from that. That's an old idea, saying that you don't see color so that you can let the world know, or you could signal that you're not racist, right? Right? I love the way that Garcelle explained it. Have you guys ever had a conversation with your children about the cops? No, I haven't. Okay. No, I haven't. Right? Even Kyle was like, that's how we explain, that's what the things that we were talking about, that her and Garcelle were talking about. And then she says, Dorit starts talking and says, well, basically, all the people who work for me, I like to make sure that the people who work for me are diverse, not your friend group, right? But the people who work for you. And Garcelle says, so all the people that work for you are brown, Filipino, Latin, and black? Of course not. My mother's best friend is black. Of course. Garcelle's been to my house. She knows I have more than nigger maids. That's what you sound like. That's the fuck what you sound like, Dorit. Garcelle's been to my house. My mom's best friend is black. I don't have any black friends. Only my help is black and brown and Filipino. I don't have any black or Filipino friends or brown friends. My mom's best friend is black. So there's no way. That's the house I grew up in. Girl, shut the fuck up. You have to realize, if you don't step outside of that and realize how ridiculous Dorit sounded, and it's like it's the perfection of the moment is by saying, it's like all the examples that you can get. I'm so glad that I grew up in a space where my family was diverse. We didn't say anything about color. We didn't say that you had to judge people on their color or whatever like that. But the people that work for me, the people that work for you. So you're saying that you can't be racist because you employ black people and Latin people and Filipino people. Is that what you're saying, Dorit? Okay, Dorit. Crystal, she shares that basically, and what I think is very important, and this is what a lot of, unfortunately, people of color who are anti-black, what they forget to do is when a black person or another person of color is sharing their experiences with white people and white privilege and racism and all this other shit that non-white people have to deal with. Hey, I've experienced that too. I've had that experience too. instead of staying quiet, because what would happen if Crystal stayed quiet when Garcelle was sharing her experience? They would have been able to sit there and invalidate her, right? By saying, well, I'm not racist. My this and my that and my mom and my this and I know and they work for me. Now Crystal speaks up, it validates the experience, because you can't tell two people from two different walks of life who've had similar experiences with white people that their stories and their experiences are invalid because you are not racist. So it helps when the non-white people in the room say, hey, yeah, it's kind of true. Y'all kind of a little fucked up. Y'all act fucking crazy sometimes. Yeah. And y'all do shit that's fucking crazy. And we're not treated equal. Whether you feel like in an ideal world that we should be, because we should be, the fact is that we are not. And by you saying, I don't see color, you're saying that you don't see that I'm not treated the same. And that's ignorant. And you're being ignorant, willfully ignorant. You cannot sit across from a black person and say, I don't see that you guys are treated differently than me. You will be a whole lie, just a whole fat ass lie. You can't say that. Whether you feel like in your ideal world, honey, of Skittles and unicorns and lollipops, right? That everybody should be treated equal. That's the ideal world, right? But that's not the reality. The reality is you don't have to have conversations with your children about interacting with cops. Your children see cops as a safe place, as protection. We have to tell our children to act a certain way so that they are protected from their interactions with the cops. See how it's different. Harry Hamlin has acrylic nails. Sutton says, and it's all 5. The next morning, the LA Times article comes out. Tom says he doesn't have any money and that $20 million was funneled or funded to EJ Global, orphans, burn victims, cancer patients. Sutton says these aren't white collar crimes. These are crimes that have victims, honey, because yeah, we know. That's what. Let me shut up. Let me shut the fuck up. Renna doesn't think she knows anything. She's trying to act like she's on Erika's side. She doesn't think she knows anything. Harry puts contracts in front of her all the time and she signs them. That's just what you do in a marriage. You just trust this and that. Fine. If her name is on it, she's in trouble. That's what Sutton is saying. She can go to jail. And they were thinking, I feel like we've been duped by lies. Dorit's like, it's almost as if we don't know her. Shut up, Dorit. We want to support her, but we're blindsided and we don't know what questions to ask. Garcelle knew what questions to ask. Garcelle knows what questions to ask. Y'all fucked up with that. Erika knew something, but we just can't put this puzzle together. Sutton says she wants to set up a meeting without Erika. Then when they get to Dorit's house, it's another story that comes out. Another story comes out, and it's Erika sending all the text messages between Tom and a woman that she told Garcelle 3 weeks ago that, not that I know of. There's no woman that I know of. So if you don't know of her, then you wouldn't have text messages to post onto Instagram. And the lawyer told her, take that shit down. Stop playing this game. Take the shit down. So she took him down. Sutton arrived. Sutton threw her purse down and was like, listen here. I ain't buying none of her shit. And I don't even want to be around her. I don't want to be around my friend during this time. I can't do it. I can't fuck around. Because I feel like we are being used. Everybody looking around. Dorit looking all crazy. I feel like we're being used and I don't want to be around her around this time. Period. Great. It's going to be Great. I cannot wait until Erika and Sutton go head to head. And I cannot wait until Garcelle tells Dorit, you shut up. Shut up. I can't wait. Look how dark my hair is just in like a week. You see how dark it is already? Anyways, we've heard all the stories and they don't add up. They don't. I everything came together for me when Sutton was talking and she said, if her name was on that account. See, I watched Hustle and Hustler, and I remember them saying that money was being funneled to EJ Global. If she didn't know about that account, like that, I'm just gonna name this account Erika Jane Global, and money is going to this account. If you knew about the account and your name is on the account, it's a wrap. Now, if you didn't know if he just set that account up, named it that, and you weren't on it, then I could see her not knowing anything. But if your name is on that account, you know when you are getting deposits and you see where they're coming from. I don't think there's any way around that. I don't think there's any way around that, Erika. I don't. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Tell me what you guys think. Are you guys convinced that Erika knows? And orphans, cancer patients, burn victims. And it's like, how do you do that to someone? Like, that's what Garcelle was like. How do you do that to people like that? Like, people who lost family, they're being awarded because what happened to them was wrongful death suits and stuff like that. And you take that money and y'all buying cars and shit with it. And it's like, all these people they've lost their parents, they've lost their loved ones. This one dude, he is going to have surgeries practically his whole life to get his shit together. People have like, it's just like, that's like evil. Like, when you think about it, that's just like really fucked up. You're taking money from an orphan, like the absolute most vulnerable person who lost their mother and father tragically in an airplane crash. You represent them and they get awarded the money and they never see it. I'm with Sutton. Absolutely not. Girl, I don't even want to, first of all, I don't even want to be around you, number one. Number two, bitch, when I ask you questions, you lying in my face. So I know we not cool. You're showing me who you are by lying to me. I'm asking you questions, you lying. Straight lying, right? You doing this, your character, I don't want you around me. I don't flock with birds like you. Period. And whether you may think you on the moral high ground or whatever, but that's character. That shows a person's character to take from an orphan. From an orphan. That's what for kid, when y'all mess with kids, no. For an orphan, no. And the money, like, I'm with Sutton. If your name is on that account and you filing taxes and doing all this shit, Erika, you knew that money, where it was coming from. You cannot say that you did not know where all that money was coming from. And if you didn't know and it was going to your account, liquidate, bitch, and make it right. However much you need to do to make it right. At least put in the effort to make it right. If you had $20 million, make it right. You better make it right, bitch. Can you imagine you taken out of the no support system, no means of survival, nothing. My parents, the people who I depend on for my survival, have died in an airplane crash, and I don't have nothing. And you take the money that has been awarded to me to pay for the lives of my parents, and you take from a child? I'm with Sutton. Girl, go on about your day and do it like it's your B-day, because I can't even be around a bitch like you. I'm with Sutton. Could y'all be around a person like that when you found out? That's like character. Like if you knew, I don't want to be around you. I can't. I just can't. If you think I think I'm better than you, no, it's not that I think I'm better, but I can associate with somebody who would take from vulnerable people. Girl, what? That's crazy to me. That shit is crazy to me. Anyways, I'm getting mad as I'm just thinking, I'm getting madder and madder and madder. So, take care of each other, protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. And Dorit and Lisa Rinna, y'all some bitches too. Kyle, you been pretty cool. You been good. You been all right. Like in regarding Garcelle, you been okay. But Dorit and Lisa Rinna, but why would you say that intentionally? Girl, shut up. Both Dorit and Lisa Rinna said something to kind of remind Erika that, oh, that was so fucked up what they did. Oh, that was fucked up. That was fucked up. I'm sorry. I didn't like what went on right here. Girl, fuck you. Looking like Elton John on Watch What Happens Live. Girl, I'm over you. Bye, Lisa Rinna and your lips. Bye, wig. Take care of each other and protect your energy. Peace.